Alright guys, I'm gonna be straight up honest. This week doesn't look at all that impressive. All that's really good for this week is just to collect your daily collectibles, including Madrazo hits and purchasing whatever vehicles interests you the most that's on discount, including remove website vehicles. Anyways, hello everyone, this is King Vector 11. Welcome back to another weekly update video from me that showcases to you everything you may need or want to know for this week's weekly update in GTA Online as of September 26, 2024. Of course, coming up right after this is my weekly update news video where I go over the past week's topics of Rockstar related news that I would like to showcase to you in general, and if you guys do find both of these videos highly informative, wish to stay tuned for more content like this every Thursday evening, do leave a like, subscribe, or you can even go the extra mile and share this with your friends, or leave a comment what you like to dislike about the information you've received. And without further ado, let's get into the very basic, not that impressive stuff that I'm willing to showcase to you in this week's weekly update in GTA Online. So this week in GTA Online, we have three modes, I guess, that's on Double Money and RP, which is Madrazo Hits, which only appears once every day, and Assault on ATD-16 Adversary mode, which is, if you want to, sure, go ahead. There was a little bit of patch notes that comes behind it, but I'll go over this on a future weekly update news video. And the Extraction Adversary mode is also Double Money and RP. That's it. There's also continuing Oktoberfest gifts available until October 9th, featuring the Pisswasser Good Time Tee, as well as the Gold Pisswasser Shorts, Alpine Outfit, and 2 liveries for both the Cypher and the Sentinel Classic wide body drift variants, totaling up to 4 liveries. That's all we have. It's really not that impressive this week, unfortunately. Anyways, this week's discounts. We have a lot of discounts. Not many of these interest me the most. However, if you want to know my personal choice, I would definitely recommend you guys pick up the Torero this week, especially if you want to feel these Vice City vibe looking 80s type of vibes with your vehicle. Then go ahead, pick up the Torero that's discounted this week. Beyond that though, we have a discount on the Compact Rifle that's 50% off, as well as 40% off the LM87, the Furia, the Barrage, the Kurtz 31 Patrol Boat, and the P45 Nakota, which if you want to pick up this plane, totally up to you if you wish to pick up the Nakota. We also have 30% off the STD, of course. Every time Rockstar does a weekly update, as once it features the STD, I have questions about this week. The weekly update, it's just like that now. Anyways, they also have the 190Z, the Torero, of course, the Revolter, the Click, and the FMJ, as well as 25% off the Envisage. Moving on to this week's vehicle showcases, we have the Pfister Neon, which is the Dami Casino Podium Lucky Spin vehicle, which is honestly a 4-door vehicle. Don't know if you guys want to pick it up this week, but if you want to, at least you'll be able to have a bit of company while you drive a Porsche. Anyways, we also have the ADAV Drafter in the Underground Prize Ride, which you have to place top 3 for 4 days in a row for this thing, oddly enough. The Underground Test Rides features the FMJ, Revolter, and the Click. For new-gen players, it features the Niobe. For all players, it features the Envisage and Castigator under a luxury auto showroom, and the Torero 190Z, Hustler, Riata, and Thrust in Simeon's showroom. And of course, I'm going to go through these details specifically later on, so don't worry about that. Weekly challenges this week features Congestion Charge at the Premium Race, Fort Zancudo with the Time Trial of all players, and Pacific Bluffs for new gen time trial. We also have the weekly challenge of completing 3 Madrazo hits this week, and this week's salvage yard robbery target vehicles features neither of them, which could be claimable this week. Sadly, it's like the 6+ week now. We have the Champion with a cargo ship robbery, the Everett with a McTony robbery, and the Sentinel Classic with a podium robbery. That's all I have to showcase to you in general for this week's weekly update, but for those who wants to know what's new specifically, well, let me go right into it right now. First of all, of course, we're not getting any new vehicle anymore. This vehicle has been out for already almost 2 months, so I know this. Of course, I make weekly updates, so yeah, that's the latest vehicle that came out in GTA Online. Moving on to this week's weekly challenge, of course, you have to complete 3 Madrazo hits. This week's podium vehicle is the Pfister Neon, which if you do win it this week, a 4-door vehicle, a Porsche, by the way, you can save yourself exactly $1.5 million from purchasing this if you decided to. So that's totally up to your choice. I wish you luck this week, and if you miss out on it, well, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I think it's going to be featured at some point anytime sooner or later again if you want to purchase it on discount or whatever may interest you, but you can still purchase it off Legendary Motorsport if you miss out. This week's prize ride is the Obey Adov Drafter, which is not a removed website vehicle. It is featured in Legendary Motorsport at $718,000, which again, you have to place top 3 for 4 days in a row in an LS Carmade series, which is quite questionable for this vehicle, but I guess if you want to, it's totally up to your choice. For new gen players, your premium test ride is the Ubermatt Niobe, and here is a showcased image of this vehicle. For all players, the Simeon dealership features the Pegassi Torero, a removed website vehicle, at $698,600. We also have the Karen 190Z, a removed website vehicle, featured at $650,520. We also have the Vapid Hustler, which if you want to pick this vehicle up this week, if you want some San Andreas vibes, go ahead, totally up to you, though it's not discounted, but it is a removed website vehicle. It is featured at $645,520 this week. Another vehicle, the Vapid Riata, removed website vehicle, featured at $403,370, and the Dinka Thrust at $75,000, also a removed website vehicle, and these prices were taken straight from the game by me. Luxury Autos Vehicles features the Envisage, which is supposedly discounted at 25% off, so if you want to purchase this vehicle this week, I guess, might be discounted here. I don't know if it's actually, but if you want to purchase it from Luxury Autos, you can purchase it for $1,879,080. And we also have the Castigator, which is featured at $1,676,220. Test Track Vehicles, when you go back underground, features the Vapid Click, a removed website vehicle, at a price of $636,300. We also have the Ubermatt Revolter, that's also a removed website vehicle, at a price of $1,127,000. And the Vapid FMJ, a removed website vehicle, that's also priced at $1,225,000. All 3 vehicles are removed website vehicles and are also all discounted, which is quite shocking. So I guess that's a plus side for this week's weekly update, that there's more removed website vehicles that are discounted than ever done in the past couple of months, so there's that. Vehicle robbery targets features, of course, the Dubaki Champion from the cargo ship robbery, the Karen Everin from the McTony robbery, and the Ubermatt Sentinel Classic from the Podium robbery. And of course, once again, none of these can be claimable this week, which is already like 6th week plus in a row now that Rockstar has not featured a claimable vehicle, which is quite disappointing. And yeah, it's also been 6+ weeks since Rockstar has updated their newswire, so kind of sad. This week's rewards features double money and RP on the Assault on ATD-16 adversary mode, which you can find either near Fort Zancudo location, or you can find here in the Rockstar's adversary mode tab jobs. We also have double money RP on Madrazo hits, which are daily locations, in which if you go to these and complete these locations successfully, this week I believe you can now get $60,000 from these Madrazo hits that appear once every day. So I definitely recommend you guys do this week every day. You just spend not any more than 5 minutes and you'll make yourself 60,000 without problem. You also have to follow Madrazo's, tips on how to complete his Madrazo hit to make the most profit out of it as possible. But regardless, it's still a good way to make money every day if you guys are interested. We also have these continuing Oktoberfest gifts featuring Pisswasser Good Time Tea and Gold Pisswasser shorts featured in this image right over here. We also have Alpine Outfit featured in this image over here. And we have the Pisswasser Race Red and Race White limited time liveries for the Ubermatt Cypher Drift, and Pisswasser Race Geometry and Pisswasser Race limited time liveries for the Ubermatt Sentinel Classic wide body drift variants, shown in this image right over here. Other rewards, we have double money and RP on Extraction Adversary Mode, which features 1 through 5 in the adversary mode of Rockstar's jobs this week. And that's generally all of the new rewards that we have as of this week. However, we still have continuing rewards on select community series jobs featuring these 4 stunt races: Virtual Insanity, Big and Shark, as well as the City 8 and the Ecolidrome. That's on double money RP through this week as well. We also have Maze Deathmatch and XIII Citadel Deathmatches in the Community Series tab that's in continuing double money in RP. We also have Citadel in King of the Hill, that's double money in RP. And finally, we have this one and only Apocalypse Bridge Survival Community Series job, that's double money and RP throughout this week. Continuing into discounts, we have, of course, discounts on the select vehicles, planes, and boats, which is, I mean, for some of you, maybe it might be impressive. But as far as I'm concerned, not many of these really impress me other than the Pegassi Torero, which I recommend you guys pick up if you want to feel some Vice City vibes again. But as far as I'm concerned, if you want to pick up anything else along this list, you could even pick up the P45 Nakota, or even... nothing else interests me that much, actually. That's generally it. If you want to pick up the 190Z, sure, go ahead if you want to as well, that's it. But definitely, if you pick up the Hustler, I would definitely look high praise if you did bring this to a car meet. It's not discounted, but it is featured this week. Anyways, going through this week's gun van inventory and discounts, we have the baseball bat, the knife, the battle rifle, the compact rifle that's 50% off, the minigun that's 30% off for New Gen's GTA Plus members, the up and atomizer, proximity mines, pipe bombs, grenades, and the worst purchase to ever make in GTA Online of all time for how useless it is and how much of a waste of money it is, body armor. Moving on through the removed website vehicles with their featured discounts, we have discounts on the Pegassi Torero, that's 30% off, priced at $698,600. We also have a discount on the Karen 190Z, that's 30% off, priced at $650,520. We also have the Vapi Click, that's 30% off, priced at $636,300. We also have a discount on the Ubermacht Revolter, that's 30% off, priced at $1,127,000. And we also have a discount on the Vapid FMJ, that's 30% off at $1,225,000. Other vehicle discounts features the Balokan Envisage, priced at $1,854,000. We also have a discount on the Galavanter Baller STD. Yeah, another featured STD, thanks Rockstar. Discounted to a price of $1,200,500. Okay. We also have a discount on the Benefactor LM87, priced at $1.749 million. A discount on the Grotti Furia, now priced at $1,644,000, or a trade price of $1,233,000. We also have a discount on the Kurtz 31 patrol boat that's now priced at $1,773,000, or a trade price of $1,329,750. And we have a discount on the Barrage, priced at $1,272,810, or a discount, or a trade price rather, of $957,000. We also have a discount on the P45 Nakota, priced at $1,592,010, and a trade price of $1,197,000. Finally, last but not least, this week's premium race features congestion charge through the Superclass series for those who are interested, with up to 8 players. This week's time trial for all players is in Fort Zancudo, which is right next to the Assault and ATD-16 location for those who are interested. And for new gen players, your time trial is in Pacific Bluffs. As far as I'm concerned, that's really it that I have to showcase to you that's new in GTLN as of this week. Obviously, I'm not looking up very greatly through this week to stay on GTLN for long, except for doing pizza delivery missions. But if I'm even still able to play without getting, you know, that authorization message saying, oh, you can't connect anymore to GTA Online because freaking DDoS attacks are still going on. As far as I'm concerned, it's still been going on even yesterday when I was playing, which is quite interesting. But still, for those who are interested, all this week's interests, for me at least, is just vehicle discounts and doing your Majutsu hit daily locations as far as I'm concerned. But really, I definitely recommend just doing that, or even your daily collectibles such as your Toreador's hidden caches, or the LS spray tags around the map, or anything else in concern like the RC time trials or the bicycle time trials that happen once a day. That's all I recommend you guys do this week. That's really the only thing that's good for those who want to make anything money related. Anyways, that's all I want to say for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did find this highly informative. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe, or go the extra mile, share this with your friends, or leave a comment what you liked about the information you've received. And without further ado, thank you for watching and have a good day.